Hey everybody, welcome to Chris's Gift Shop. So today we're going to be doing something a little different. Most of the stuff I try to do out in the garage on the lathe and everything. This is going to be primarily an indoor project. This is still going to be messy, so you're going to have to prep your area. But I wanted to show you guys something that's been around for a while, but not a lot of people have seen it or seen how it's done. But I am a huge Joker fan. So, and there's also a little action figure there. So I'm trying to expand my collection on that wall. So what I'm going to do is, it is a piece of canvas art. So I got a couple of these today, a couple canvases. So I'm not going to bore you with the how to prep it and everything else, but I'm going to tell you what that process is. So the process basically, you take one of the canvases and you coat it all the way around with a type of paste, something like Mod Podge or something, and then you let that dry. After that dries, what you're going to do is you'll take, well, we'll build up to that, but first I need to prep at least one of these. So I'm going to take a foam brush and brush some Mod Podge on here. That will smooth it out and seal it up to where what we're going to do doesn't soak through. So bear with me. Whenever I'm finished with that, I will come back. Alright, so now that our Mod Podge has finished drying, we're going to go ahead and mix up some of the Alumilite Amazing Clear cast, and I'm going to do something a little different. As you can see, I got another project going on in the background. I've got a lot of projects going on right now. But I'm going to do something a little different. Most people will tell you not to do this, and I am going to do this with the disclaimer: only use a little because this will also affect the cure time of your resin. But I am using acrylic paints. These are water-based. You are going to want to use a resin that has a long work time to do this, because a short work time will cause your resin to bubble. Now again, I'm using green and purple. They say color shift, but whenever you mix it in with the resin, it's not going to color shift. So to add a little bit of shimmer to it, I will be using some Pearl X Macro Pearl pigment with it. So give me just a minute here and I'll mix some of this up. Like I said, they didn't turn out as dark as I'd like. So I know I need to do another coat on this, I'm thinking. Or I may just add a little more purple. Definitely to this one. The green looks more yellow. But again, we'll see how this works. So it hasn't cured yet, but as you can see, I am definitely not happy with the results. So I'm going to try something a little different here. I'm going to take, where are we at here with the colors? I'm going to take the Alumilite green dye, as well as the violet dye, and then I'm going to add a little bit of the Alumilite pearlescence powder into it. Into some, and pour them in. Now the one thing I'm not too happy with the green, because as I've used it in the past, it's turned out looking more blue. But again, that green looks yellow and that purple almost looks pink. So maybe using this dye stuff will make it look a little better. Alright everybody, as I said before, I'm not happy with this, so I'm doing something a little different. I'm using the Alumilite green, the Alumilite purple dyes, and the Alumilite pearlescence. And I'm mixing that in with some of the Alumilite Amazing Clear cast. So we're going to mix this up, pour it, and see how it goes. Alright everybody, so this looks a lot more like what I was going for the first time. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to pour some of it on one. Then I'll pour, this is the green, this is the purple. I'm going to pour a little bit on, and then I'll drizzle a little bit and go from there. I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. And this shade of purple is what I wanted to begin with. Really dark. Now what I'm doing is, on this one, I am filling in the areas that have more white than anything. Again, everybody, whenever you're doing stuff with resin, you always want to wear gloves. I usually get really excited and just start doing this and don't even think about putting on gloves. It's the reason why I have play clothes. Alright, now where did I put it? There it is. Alright, this is the green, and I'm filling it in where it's just white. Now, let's show you what I got. Like I said, the green kind of shows up blue, but this was what I was going for in the first place. Really dark colors like this. So now whenever I figure out which Joker pictures I want, after this cures, I'll put one on each, at least one on each, and then I'll do a clear coat over the top of it. Alright, so I found this picture and ended up printing it out, obviously, on some sticker paper. Sprayed it down with some clear coat, and here before I recoat it, I'll put some kind of glue over the top of it and let that dry. And as soon as that does, I'll pour another layer of Amazing Clear cast over the top and let that dry. Alright everybody, so I just put the clear coat on the top of it. Gives it a nice shine, but you still can tell it's a little bit papery. One thing I don't like, but so far I am liking the way these came out for a first try. When they're done, I'll sand the bottom pieces where the drips are off, and then I'll hang them up on my wall and I'll get another video shot then. Okay, so as stated before, I got some runoff on the back of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this down on both of them to where whenever you hang them up on the wall, they'll actually hang against the wall and you don't got to worry about all this runoff. So let's get started. I'm going to skip over me actually sanding it down, so whenever I come back on, these will be good to go and hang up on the wall. Alright, so I got these sanded down. The bumps are off of it, so next time I do one of these, I know to actually like round the bottom off some. And I might have to touch that corner up, but otherwise, these are ready to go and hang up on the wall after I clean them up. Alright. Alright, and I got them all hung up. Add to my little Joker wall collection. So, and then as you can see, I still got room here to add quite a bit more stuff. So, and again, everybody, thanks for joining me here at Chris's Gift Shop for another little project. So if you like this, please like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell for the notifications, and we'll see you again on the next project. Thanks, guys.